Hello friends, my name is Jake Montanez and this is my self-publishing blog, and in this video I wanted to talk about the costs involved with self-publishing that I have determined at this point. So for those of you that don't know, I've been trying to get my book prepared for release at the end of August, and the current things that I've had to spend money on that are really the basic things that you need to pay for while getting your book self-published are editing and a cover. Those are like the barest minimums of things. And between my editor, I'm looking off to the side for some notes, so bear with me. My editor cost me $800. Actually, because she was late, I got kind of a late discount, so she gave me $750. So it did come off a little bit less expensive than I was expecting, so that's nice. Book covers through Etheric Designs. My notes say $660 plus my bank statement because she charged in Australian money, so it was $1,000, but and that's for 3 covers. I think that ended up with uh, currency exchange and all that. It was about 350 for the first half that I've paid, and that was a while ago. So I don't know if the currencies have mismatched at all, but I'm expecting somewhere between like 340 and 375 for the other half that I pay once she finalizes the cover art that she's got for me. So in total, approximately $700 is what I'm seeing coming out of my pocket for the cover art for 3 books. After that, interior art, kind of the same deal. I'm looking at about $220 to $400, which I don't have saved up and haven't really got the artwork aligned yet. But there were a couple things I wanted to have. I wanted to have like toppers at the end of or at the beginning of each chapter that signify which character is going to be the main point of view, as well as I've got paragraphs at the beginning of each chapter. The word is skipping my brain for whatever reason. Usually I remember it, but it's just a little bit of world building stuff that I leave in there for flavor, and I want that separated by a nice little doodad design. So we haven't really gone over those or gotten those set up. So having those ready by the end of the month probably isn't going to happen. So we'll see. I may just make do with a standard little bar or something like that. Nothing super crazy. And then worry about it in future books when I can afford it. Next up, a formatting program. The one I'm looking at is Atticus. That's supposed to cost about $147. I may just try to format in Microsoft Word, but I have heard that is a complete pain in the ass. So we will see how that goes. But I'll probably just try to shell out for Atticus. Sorry, I'm still sick, so I'm trying to film this. Set out money for Atticus and get everything set up. Next up is ISBNs through Bowker, which is International something book number. I don't know what the S stands for. That's why I said something. Um, but that's just how everybody keeps track of your book when they're trying to sell it. For one of those ISBNs, which you need for your paperback copy or for a hardcover copy or any other types of format that you're trying to sell this in, it's about $125 per ISBN, or you can buy a bulk one for 10 for $295, which I'd love to do that. Don't have the money for, and I'm only trying to get one book out right now. If my book somehow miraculously takes off and I can put aside the money, I will buy another batch of 10 for it so that I can have some for the other 2 books that I try to put out. And then I can move into hardcovers, paperback covers for 3 books. That's 9 ISBNs that I would need just for 3 things. So that's what I'd like to get ultimately. Barcodes, I don't know too much about those. I know Amazon KDP provides barcodes for some things, but not for everything. So I'm not 100% sure on that. That also costs like $150, but also includes an ISBN with it. Other things that I'm going to look at doing further down the line when I have more books available is setting up a website so I can sell my books myself, or at least have links to Amazon, and then have personalized copies that I can sell for myself, mail them out to whomever wants them with autographs or anything cool like that. A publishing LLC, so be doing business on Amazon as some sort of business entity, so I need to make sure that I get that all squared away. Um, and I don't know how much that costs. Those are things I'm looking at down the road once I have more things to sell. One book isn't really a business, but get 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, then I'm kind of going down that road. And finally, audiobook recordings. I'm going to be doing my own audio book-ish versions of things on YouTube. doing what I'm doing right now, except you won't see me. I'll just be reading my story chapter by chapter and putting those online. But eventually, I would like to shell out enough money to have a professional audiobook recording set up and sell that as well. And that also is going to set me back a bit of money. So that's another thing I haven't really looked at the price at because it's going to be a while down the line. So those are the various expenses I've got that I'm looking at for publishing my book for the first time. If you guys know of any additional costs or things that I've overlooked that I should probably take another look at, please let me know in the comments. And if you've liked what I've put out here, please subscribe to my channel and let me know what you think. Thank you very much and have a nice day.